Michael, thank you so much for coming and talking to us. First things first, how healthy would you say the junior game is in this country in terms of both quality and numbers?
I think it's actually quite healthy, but that doesn't mean it can't improve. I think we've got 60,000 kids under 18 that are regularly competing juniors, so the number is quite good. But with anything, there needs to be an evolution in terms of making sure the tournaments are better and there's a recreational stream for young kids as well.
Is that something you think has been particularly missing, the recreational side of competition?
Absolutely. When we at the LTA did our strategic plan last summer, it was clearly an area of growth that's needed. We've got a great tournament scheme in mini tennis. We need a recreational stream because it's really about kids learning to play tennis, having fun, and staying in the sport.
Costs are also an issue, and the accusation leveled at tennis for many years is that this is a middle-class sport. Only the privileged can take part. Is that still a fair accusation?
Well, it's always going to be out there. But the point I'd make on this one is, if you want your kid, or your kid actually wants to follow the dream of being a professional player, and they're 6, 7, 8 years of age, you've got to realize you're on a 12 or a 14-year run. So be patient. And it may mean that you can leave your son or daughter in group lessons, for example, that might save you some money. Too often parents are too fast to try to move their kid along and realizing it's a long road, an extremely long road in tennis.
Some of your predecessors have set targets that have been hard to implement in the past. I mean, do you look at the numbers and of the 60,000 who are playing at the moment and try and predict what you might achieve with some of those down the line, Michael?
Not really. It's more where we're focusing is really focusing on what we think are the best prospects and how do we go deeper to help those best prospects. But on the flip side, we want to make sure that those 60,000 regular competing juniors stay in the game, that they continue with this game into adulthood. That's as well just as important.
To the parents and the youngsters who are maybe embarking on this long journey to the wonderful world of tennis, what would your message of encouragement be to all of them?
Be patient. You've got a long run. Don't underestimate. If your son is 8, 9, 10 years of age, they're going to spend the next 10 years trying to be a pro athlete. So you want to make sure, you want to keep things as normal as possible for them because the pressure is going to build in that end. So be patient. While you want to develop your kid, you also want to make sure that they've got as much balance in their life as possible because it's going to actually make them a better pro when they get there.